Happy Monday. Y'all know I usually do these videos for Motivational Monday. And if you know me very well, then you know that I have been suffering from migraines. And I want to revisit the topic because I've been seeing Dr. Michael Shia, and he has really helped me with this. I've actually cut back on some of my medications, and I have not been having any of my migraines. And you also know that our weather has been awful. And I have not had any migraines. I've had some pressure in my head, but I have not had any migraines, which is huge. So I would just kind of like to give him a minute and see if he would like to say anything.
Well, the first thing that I'll say that I'm curious about is how long were you having the migraines?
I have had the migraines, let's see, Sydney's 23, so I know at least for 23 years.
Okay, and in 23 years, have you ever had a period of time this long that you were migraine free?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Okay. And when you say medications, I know what you're taking. Would you just tell us a little bit more about the medications, the injection you had to give yourself when you would get a migraine?
Okay, so I've done these before, and y'all have been huge in this. I have tried many medications. I've tried many oils. I've tried other alternatives. But right now I take Chocomax, and I take 100 milligrams, which is, I know, a lot. I do an injectable, which is something is fairly new, and that's been a huge help because it doesn't make me dizzy, nauseous, or sleepy. So I can get the injectable and actually function with my day.
Okay. And is that injectable covered by your insurance?
No.
And how much is that injectable when you use it?
It's almost $200 per injectable.
So per migraine, $200.
Yes.
How many weeks has it been since you've used your injectable?
How long have I been coming to you?
I think we're on week 7.
Okay. So I used one
The first week.
And I haven't used one since then.
So 6 weeks.
Yes.
Okay. Very cool. And you told me you'd use about 1 to 2 of those per month.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. The last thing I wanted to ask you, how has this impacted your daily routine, your life, your relationship with your husband, your daughter, your coworkers, the kids?
Well,
Not having the migraines, what is that doing for you?
well, my migraines, when I would get one and I would have to take my medication, it would usually mean that wipes out an entire day for me. Because my migraines are so severe. I mean, I'm light sensitive. It makes me sick, and it literally takes an entire day away from me. So, I mean, that takes that time away from my family and stuff as well. I mean, it's debilitating.
Anything else?
No.
Okay. The last question I have for you, when you're here for treatments, how would you describe the treatment or the visits in the office? How would you describe that to somebody who doesn't know what I'm doing?
Okay, well, for me, my treatments are not the normal cracking of the back and everything else. I mean, you use a little tool behind my ear, and they've been, I mean, it's just been a huge, it's just changed. It's been huge, life-changing for me.
Okay. Are they painful? Any
Oh,
discomfort?
no, absolutely not.
Okay.
No.
Very cool. Well, I really appreciate you sharing your story, asking me to do this video with you. The thing that rings so loud with me, it rings so true, is you just never know how far-reaching something you think, say, or do truly can be. And hopefully if there's anybody else who's dealing with migraines, suffering, losing days of their life the way that you were, hopefully this is the story they needed to hear to at least see if there's something we can do in a safe and natural way. So I really appreciate you trusting me with your health and asking me to do the video. It was very cool. I really appreciate it, and hopefully you have continued success here in the office.
Yes, and again, it's one of those things to where if someone, and Shelly Landry, shout out to you for recommending him, because again, it's one of those things to where, people have recommended things to me, and I'm always willing to try something, because when you get migraines the way that I do, someone's always like, oh, well, hey, try this. And I'm like, what the hell? What do I have to lose? So that was kind of with coming to see you. I thought, why not? What do I have to lose? And it's actually been the only thing that has helped. So I'm so glad I came.
We're glad to have you here. Absolutely. Thank you.
Thanks.